wanted to ask a question about long distance relationships before marriage. Could you give more guidance according to what Mother Krishnanandini Prabhu would have given on long distance relationships?
Sprinkled with your own realizations, we hope.
Yes.
It's interesting. My husband and I started our relationship off as a long distance relationship. And back in the days where a long distance phone call would cost a lot of money. It was like we had probably a phone bill of about $300 a month. And back then that was a lot of money to be spending. But we would even chant our japa together on the phone, which was always an expensive japa session. So, but in some ways I appreciated having a long distance relationship because well, okay, I'll be very straightforward here, that when you're physically in the presence of somebody going through your first stage of relationship, we can become infatuated and have all these feelings for the person that, can lead to more of jumping into more of an intimate physical relationship, which can sometimes really interfere with the process of getting to know somebody as a friend and really developing more of an emotional relationship first. And now, because of having all of the video conferencing, well, my husband and I, they had our long distance early days, and then for 30 years we weren't apart at all. And then the last couple of years we've actually only seen each other a couple months because of the treatments that he's been doing for his cancer. So we're back to more of a long distance relationship. But yeah, I think just having this, spending, and Karnamrita often says to me that we have more connection when we're apart than when we do when we're together, because when we're together, we just kind of get into our routines and don't take the time out to, really sit down and have a deep, meaningful conversation, which is when you're doing a Zoom call together and, you give your full attention, you're really there. So that's how I would answer that. If you need some more structure, John Gottman and his 7 Principles of Marriage, he has love maps in the first chapter of lots of really good questions that you can ask each other to really, to go deeper and develop your relationship more. On our website, Vaishnav Family Resources, we also have a lot of premarital questions on there. So you can, take a few questions to, have a conversation and really make it so you have quality, meaningful time together, and really try to go deeper with knowing one another. And I don't really see where like I said, I think in some ways it can actually be beneficial to start off like that. And I think Chintami and Jagannath also started off with a long distance relationship and also found, the advantages of that as well. So that's my answer.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I am so attached to my wife. I consider it a long distance relationship when she's in the kitchen and I'm in the living room. Okay?